from the heat.
You hear that crowd? You know Canada can lose when you hear this crowd all motivated to see a big match. This is going to be an exciting match.
Well, I mean, this is new territory for Canada. I mean, we talked about Vegas being kind of the home stop for Canada, but here they are with Canadian flags thrown all around and a grandstand full of their own fans. For once, they're the home team.
See them getting all together there in front of their own crowd. They're all...
Tyler Ardron makes a Canadian team in there. Connor Braid, John Moonlight, Connor Trainer, Sean Duke, Phil Mack, Kieran Hearn's going to be the captain. Jeff Hassler probably come in off the bench, and Chauncey O'Toole wearing the number 12. I don't think I see Chauncey dressed for this game.
Not dressed.
Well, Canada and Mexico come into this match undefeated so far in the tournament at 2 wins, no losses.
So Kieran Hearn will get this game underway, kicking off to Mexico. And as is the occasion in rugby, this might be the last time the Mexicans touch the ball for a little while, because Canada is so larcenous when it comes to getting that ball back. Great kickoff.
He's been kicking off great this morning and all day. And again, look at that, they're going to hold him up.
Fernando Herrion just ripped up, and the Mexicans are rolling that ball forward in the maul, but it's saying unplayable, and Karen Lozada, the referee from Canada, is calling for the scrum for Mexico. They took it in, so they will get the put in.
So they were going forward. Yep. All right, here it goes. Curious to see what type of confidence Mexico will have, you know, because they are kind of an experienced side. This side, they play together quite a bit.
Alejandro Chavez getting that in, quick spin ball back, and now
running it out.
Miguel Carner. And they're trying to figure a way through the Canadian
step.
defense. They got some space on the left wing for them. Running out of ideas, and John Moonlight putting a crushing tackle in and going into touch in the process.
That's
big number 4.
Some great cover defense. Good speed for a big man.
Now you would have known a cousin of John's, Dave Moonlight.
Dave Moonlight, definitely. I almost mentioned him earlier. Didn't have much time to do it, but yeah, the brother of...
cousin, actually.
Yeah. Oh, they're cousins? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely a great rugby family.
Chavez gets that ball in, bit of a gadget play off the lineup. Fernando Arion gets it out wide, and now that's Juan Pablo Andre, the captain for Mexico. Great backdoor pass now. Mexico playing with a little bit of flair, and you know, they're spreading it out wide. They're taking their chances against Canada. Bit of a no-look pass to Fernando Herrion. Now that's Simon Pierre.
Mexico can't catch Canada sleeping here, because if this happens, I mean, you don't want that.
Christian Henning getting wrapped up by the Canadian defense. Good spin passes here by the Mexicans early on. Alejandro Chavez, and now that's Juan Pascual Nadeau showing his footballing skills, kicking that, and almost looked awkward, but it worked. And Phil Mack having to put in a bit of a big tackle there, and he's stole the ball.
Good stuff.
Mexico
Great work
guilty
by
of playing
Phil
the
Mack.
ball on the ground.
Yep. Isolated himself, and Phil Mack took advantage of that position.
It was interesting to note that the Canadian Phil Mack in the Hong Kong Sevens tournament a couple of years ago, I was there. He was rated one of the top players of the tournament. Just even though they didn't win the whole thing, they won the bowl, and he's just so highly rated amongst the top teams, 24 teams at that tournament.
It's really nice to see him back playing. Good attitude. He's admitted to me that time off really made him think, and he's a lot more serious about everything he does. And, hey, I know what it's like. A bit of time off. You know, you see other great players coming through. You don't want to miss out.
So Mexico probably pretty happy with themselves that there's no score on the board, but that's about to stop as Connor Trainer goes across. Can't mistake that big head of hair. A publicly challenged guy like me hates hair like that. First try for Canada against Mexico, 3 minutes in.
Here we got the replay here. A nice little dish off pass here to Trainer. Just a straight line. Yeah.
And that's just about the patience of the Canadian team, and going, all right, maybe it takes 3, 4, 5 phases. Eventually the Mexicans are going to get tired, and that gap is going to appear as Mack converts his own try there. Converts Connor's try. 7-0. Frankly, I bet you Canada kind of expected to maybe be a little further ahead at this point of the game.
Maybe. But like I predicted, I think Mexico is just fired up. They have to perform in this game if they want to even get a third place.
Look at the height Huron gets on that kickoff. Mexico underneath it, but not without paying the price of Tyler Ardren pushing in on the receiver. Bounce pass in behind the Mexican
Ball on the
22.
ground.
Keeping their heads though, Miguel Carner now. He has taken that into contact.
They're good at keeping their possession. That's part of the game also. I mean, if you got to fight for possession.
But they got to finish those. This is stolen by Hearn.
Stolen.
And now that's going to be Hassler.
Hassler.
Hassler cross, quality try in support of Hearn, stealing that ball, living off of those turnovers. Great job by the youngster from Okotoks, Alberta.
You see, we see replay how it was stolen by Hearns and just a little pop pass to Hassel right in the corner. I mean,
I think Hearn got his wallet and car keys
Hassler
on that one. He picked his pocket, that's for sure.
Hassler's going to be very happy with this. He hasn't had much time in the past, and now I think he's told his coaches today, see, when you give me some time, I can do this kind of stuff. So we're going to be looking for a lot more of him in the future. Not just in this tournament, but in the future of Sevens rugby in Canada.
Some quite deliberate movements by Kieran Hearn as he sets up this drop kick. He is a great drop kicker. A real process. We skipped that to the right. Were you ever the go-to man for the extras?
Under the post when our kicker was tired a couple of times, but other than that, no. No.
All your scoring of the 5-point variety.
Yep. I do have some conversions somewhere in the IRB circuit, but very few.
Canada leads 12-0.
So 12-0 lead for Canada here over Mexico. And I think you'll see the score get quite a bit bigger by the time 14 minutes rolls around. The Mexicans are absorbing the pressure now, but when it really starts opening up, it'll be tough. Ardren missing the tap back. Let's go with possession. That's Alejandro Chavez.
Yep.
Gets it out to Miguel Carner. And now that was a bobble onto the foot.
Oh,
and now
we go Sean Duke kind of going after it.
Duke had to let that player get up. Not sure if he did 100%, but ball is still staying Mexico's side. They may look for a kick over the top just to relieve the pressure. Too many people at the breakdown.
Oh, they're going blind.
Oh, it should have gone blind because John Moonlight is just like a shark at reef waiting for someone there. Simon Pierre. Now they kick for space. And there's Mac back there, just getting ready to sweep that in and gather that up. It's got a little bit of pressure,
Mac's
but great
gonna get
first
around,
step.
yep.
Pascal Nadeau left looking at Phil Mac's shadow.
Phil's very agile. You can see him. He's smooth running.
He was still new for the injury. It's sure Thomas' his knee and his running. It was quite a serious knee injury. Connor turning that out
There he
to
goes.
Hassler.
Nice
Finish.
pass. Side up the corner. Yep. He's going for the middle.
A bit of an Ole play there by the Mexican, Alejandro Chavez. So at 7 minutes, Can's third try. So not the one-sided game we thought as we look at this again.
Yeah, Hassler playing unselfish rugby. Nice big pass to Hearns.
Chavez may get some bench time after that.
Yeah.
Coach seeing that.
Oh, Mexicans are finishing their tackles, you know. I've been looking every time, you know, they're hitting these Canadians hard, but I don't think it's going to do it, you know.
So we've got special guest Al Sharon if we get Fred to
14
pass.
Canada scored by number 10, Kieran Hearn.
So halftime here at Ottawa, and it's 12-0. How's your day been here? I've never seen someone take so many pictures. You're all over Facebook now.
Loving watching the rugby here, Doug, and it's good to see it. And certainly, I thought the Mexicans started off well, but Canada showed their true form at the end of the first half and came away with some nice tries.
It seems to me I remember you playing for a Canadian-American combined team or something down in the Caribbean, an Atlantis team, or what was it called?
I did play for, actually I'm not sure if I ever played for Atlanta. I know I was invited a couple times, but I don't think I ever made it there.
Americanada or something like that?
Yeah, well, we played a couple of sides. Memory's gone, Doug. You know, too many concussions.
Playing down in the islands is
Yeah.
always a good time, though, isn't it? Have you ever played in Mexico, though?
I've never played in Mexico, no. I played in Trinidad, played in Cayman, played in Bahamas, played in Bermuda, but never in Mexico.
Just listening to John giving some instructions to the Canadian team. When it's going well, do coaches need to say anything more?
Well, you know, it's positive reinforcement. You know, they can't get complacent out there, and you know, I don't think Canada's guilty of that at all. They know they got a job to do, and certainly the game that's looming in the forefront for them is the American game. So there's things that they got to work on from one game to the next, and there's you know, obviously the American side is watching Canada closely as Canada is watching the States. So Garrett John's got the team well prepared, and they're showing the true form of the game so far.
So we're going to get back to regular action. Thanks for Al Sharon for dropping in and saying hello, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Doug, thank you.
So former Canadian great Al Sharon, still a fantastic ambassador of the game in Canada, and especially in his hometown, Ottawa, Ontario. As Mexico will kick off Fred Asselin in the second half, as 19-0. I frankly expected a bigger score by Canada, but I think all power to the Mexicans. They've been ready for this one.
Definitely. They're showing great heart. They're playing their best rugby.
Now there's Sean Duke. He is the speed merchant on this Canadian team. Bounces out of one tackle. He's now brought down by 11. Gerardo Gutierrez.
Pass to Hassler. Oh,
ball stays
turnover.
back. Yeah, now it's going to be penalty against Canada, not rolling away in tackle situation. So now Mexico's got to figure out, is the line out their best option? We've only seen, I don't know if we have seen them.
Nope.
We haven't seen a line out in this game.
We have not.
So there's Mexico picking up about 20 meters, and I guess they rate their set piece a little bit. But look at the height you've got in Ardron and Moonlight and Connor
Phil
Traynor.
coming off.
Yeah. Phil Mack coming off the field, and great half put in by him. Sean White wearing the number 8, subbing in for him, and you just don't really give up anything in those switches.
Oh.
Harry gets to it. Harry Jones, he's brought into the tackle. Traynor, quick flip pass to White. Now that's Moonlight. He smells daylight. He's going to go all the way to the center. The big man, John Moonlight, back from his long-term injury. That's his first try this afternoon. And those are the cracks you're talking about. Now Mexico's going to start feeling the pain.
We see the replay here again, out wide. Too much length. You can't stop him there. 10 yards away from the line. No, you're not going to stop Moonlight there.
The kick goes across.
Team Canada tries
22-0. Sorry, 24-0.
24-0. 6-0 conversion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're keep adding scores there. It's like the national debt. So Hearn is so highly rated for his kickoffs here. Folks at home, just watch how high this ball goes on this restart. And what he's trying to do is give the Canadian team players of size a chance to get in there and tap that ball back and retain position. That is such a skill. Look at the height that goes on that. And successful. They tap it back, no knock on, says Lozada. Ball staying Canadian side, but those Mexicans counter-rucking very well. And now penalty against Mexico, leaving their feet. So
quick tap penalty by Whitey.
That's Connor Traynor. He'll score.
Oh, that was a very quick reaction. That shows experience right there. Right away to quick tap. Guys are ready for it, and bang, try in the corner.
Connor Traynor we'll take a look and try by Traynor as Sean White passes it out. And, that's probably one of the easier tries he'll score. 2011 World Cup against New Zealand. In the final game, Connor Traynor, only player to score 2 tries from Canada against New Zealand. I mean, even the New Zealanders going, who is this kid? And I mean, busted his nose going across the line in the first half, getting first try. And then he did it again. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's a very powerful runner. I mean, look at it. Look at the physical aspect. I mean, that's what you need. A team of guys like that. I mean, is going to be hard to beat in the future if we keep going that way. He's got a big smile on his face, very happy. They're on to
BC-based
day 2.
guy, and he goes to the university and plays at Western University in Ontario. So Hearn not so sharp with that kickoff there.
Not 10.
No.
Yeah, we'll give him a break.
Yeah,
he's had a really good day so far. Yeah.
33-0. So Canada and U.S. both undefeated as of day 1. So they're going to be in the quarterfinals, and there's just a semifinal tomorrow, I guess.
Semifinals.
Because we're not a full-size tournament. And so, the form sheet playing out like it should, as Christian Henning now tries to force a pace through the line. Duke now on the counterattack. Look at him pin his ears back, shed a tackler, and Duke will score.
Breaks a tackle, fend, nice straight arm, and he scored.
Fernando Harrion was lining up to hit him, and Duke did the smart thing and just touched down first chance he got.
Breaks the tackle right here on the corner, straight arm, straight down the sideline, yeah.
Sean Duke, one thing I like about him is there's
He's
never
very
a sense
strong.
of panic.
That's right.
He'll have guys coming angling in on him, guys behind
Yep.
him, but he just backs his speed so much, and he always takes that quick look. If I got someone outside of me, if I don't, I'm going for it.
If you see these experienced team, even Mexico in the past games, the more experienced team are very poised. There's no panicking. No, even if they drop the ball, they recuperate it. It doesn't seem much panic. The teams with less experience are just more like, it's all happening as it goes. It's almost like just on the go. It's not planned.
Nazarena Alomon for Mexico.
Another great kick.
Juan Pablo Andrade, the captain, coming off. Looks like he's having a problem with his forearm.
Oh,
There's
we go.
Tyler Ardron, the youngster, played U20 rugby last year, and he got his pocket picked on that play by Simon Pierre. And now the counter by Christian Henning. He's trying to find some space, and that's an ill-advised pass. And if Duke could have gotten to it, he would have made him pay. But it bounces into touch instead. Quick throw in. That's going to be allowed.
Yep,
Lozada
that's
stay play on.
allowed to go.
And Mexico clearly not listening to the old rule to the whistle. They thought that the ball wasn't in straight, or there's a problem with it. And Tyler Ardron's almost embarrassed by that try, how easy it was.
Well, yeah, he put his team under pressure a little bit, and then he comes up with a try.
So you don't have to throw the ball in straight when it's a quick throw, and you can throw it on the angle. Even Ardron was a little unsure, but saw the go from Lozada. There's no Mexicans in his way, and that's the easiest crossing of the Mexican border he'll have.
You're allowed. Yeah, that's a good one. That's quick line out. Again, Canadians are very sharp. I don't know what else to say. They're very sharp. They're looking at one thing here, is winning this tournament in front of their fans. I mean, I'd be very happy to see that personally too.
What a future Ardron is going to have in Canadian rugby,
yeah,
though. I
yeah.
mean, he's big, and he's played sevens, and he'll be in the Olympics, and he plays 15s as a flanker. Great job by Mexico to snap that back in. That was Simon Pierre. Or I'm sure it's Simone Pierre.
Let's not forget, Doug. The Olympics are still 4 years away, and let's see who pops up in these next 4 years to play this game.
Yeah.
I think nobody's got a shoe in. It's some of them have a big chances of making it, but the team could change a whole lot in 4 years. That's a nice switch pass.
Fernando Harrion.
That's a nice switch pass.
Will he get on the
You should have
board?
gone
No.
for it. In your ears back when you get a chance like that.
Full-time horn is gone, and all Mexico wanted to do was get a score against Canada. Only one try scored against Canada all day long, and that will be full-time for both teams' days here.
It's a great day for Canada.